Righty then. Here we are, back again. Tuesday, live, 7:30 a.m. Ready. Ready for y'all. All right, let's get it in, y'all. All right, it is on and popping. Got some good information for you today for you to be able to really hone in. All right, you got to really hone in sometimes and just channel that energy and make sure you use it for a beneficial purpose. All right, today we're talking about negative thinking. Okay, how to fight those negative thoughts. It's incredibly important because sometimes those negative thoughts can hold you back. You don't want them to hold you back, right? You want to be able to keep moving forward. All right, so look, welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. All right, y'all. So, having some technical issues, couldn't get my mic to work. Don't know what the problem is with the microphone. Every time I switch the microphone, it starts tripping. So, yeah, that's what it does every time I try and put the microphone on. So, not sure if you can hear me from here or if you're hearing me from there, but either case, we're gonna continue on, right? I'll figure that out right after this. Actually, I'm gonna have to go into some IT work on this one. But look, here's the deal, y'all. All right, there's a couple ways that you can stop negative thinking. Let's go into why negative thinking even enters into our quantum thinking field, right? Why does that even happen? It's from programming. It's from a bunch of just repetitious negative stuff that goes on, and it's in everything, y'all. This is something that is unfortunate, but it's a part of our life right now. Okay, and it's really up to us to start weeding it out as much as possible in our own selves, right? So you got TV, you got the radio, you got people. Okay, and sometimes all three of those are coming at you, right? And as you're growing up as a kid, there's no way to deflect all of that because you're just absorbing what's coming in. You're just taking all in whatever's coming in. So if you see somebody's acting negative on your cartoon, and they're portraying it as funny, but it's gearing you towards a negative thought process. It's gonna end up being in your paradigm. It's gonna be a habit. Okay, if you are around people that talk negatively a lot and they're always trying to find the what's wrong with stuff, or they're trying to talk about somebody in a negative light, or they're always complaining, that is going to affect you. It's gonna affect you, right? And that could be, again, that's I'm talking upbringing right now. This is years and years of stuff that we were not able to deflect. Right now that we're adults, we have to literally go in and surgically remove this stuff that we've been immersed in. Right, we're immersed uh, in this activity and this stuff that's going on, this negative stuff that's going on. So look, so if you have those things and you got these negative thoughts that are coming into your mind, first of all, what I want to tell you is that this is going to take a very long time. It's going to take a very long time because it took a very long time for the negative thinking, for the negative actions, for the negative speaking, the negative audio, the negative visuals to go into you. Okay, it took a while. That's how we're designed. Everything takes a process of ingraining into our system, right? Repeated reminders, repeated refines us. That's positive or negative. It doesn't matter. It's either positive or it's going to go negative. You get to choose now. Now that you're an adult, you get to choose. But because this construct of what we're living in has been going on for so long, and and a lot of people say it's normal, this is what we're set up with. So the reason why it's going to take a long time is because think about how long of a process that has been going on. That's been going on for an extremely long process. I mean, time frame. And it's been a long process too. But if you really think about the things that you're watching and you see something on TV and you see that they're kind of acting negative, you watching that, are you entertained by that? Is that something that is that something you're attracted to? Recognize that that's okay, right? That's okay, but you need to change that. You need to change that. If you're addicted to drama, you need to change that. You have to get rid of it because it's going to show up in your life. It's not just entertainment and whatever that, I mean, let's break that word down. Entertainment, what does that even mean, y'all? Really think about that. Okay? Entertainment. Look, I'm not even going to get into that because we got a lot to cover. So think about those things. Okay? Think about how long it's been going and then recognize that you're going to have to fight against it. Okay? These things are going to sometimes just happen. You're just going to fall into that mood. And it's because you and your old self are going against each other. It's an internal struggle and you're trying to become this new person. And so the negative thoughts, the negative thinking, the ingrained programming is going to show up, and it's going to be like, look, this is what we used to, this is what we comfortable with, we want to talk about this, we want to look at this, we want to do this. And you have to stop it. You have to say no. No, we will not do that. We are not going to go in that direction. We're going to go in this direction, right? Because you want to change your mind, which is in turn going to change you. And some people say, "No, don't try and change me, and I don't want to change," and blah blah blah. You should want to change, and that's dead serious. You should really want to change. You should want to change who you are, because who we are in most cases has been built by somebody else. It's been built by somebody else. It's been built by propaganda. It's been built by programming. It's been built by whoever is out there creating this stuff to try and keep you in a slacked mentality, in a slack mentality. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a slacking mentality. Okay, and you don't want to be that anymore, right? And we say that consciously, I don't want to be this anymore. But then our subconscious kicks in and it throws us back into that paradigm like, no, this is what we're comfortable with, though. So this is how we're going to respond. Okay, so the two major ways, I'm going to give you one right now. Okay, one right now, and we're going to do it, and we've done it before. And this is going to be something that I'm going to make staple in the lives at a certain point in the live. Every time we're going to do our focused thought breathing. Okay, because what that does is it's going to slow you down. When you're in a negative mind state and you're in that negative train, it's going, it's going to be hard to stop. Okay, it's going to be really hard to stop. And so you have to do something to slow that process down. Okay, you got to stop feeding it fire. Okay, you got to slow it down. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 deep breaths, focused thought, and we're going to focus on the direction that we're trying to go. So if you're trying to be calm, when you breathe in, as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in deep and then we're going to breathe out and just relax. But as you breathe in, I want you to breathe in calm. I want you to think calm. I want you to feel calm. Whatever calm represents to you, breathe it in. Okay? And then breathe out and relax. And we're going to do that 5 times. All right. And then we're going to go into another round. We're going to do it 5 times again. And I want you to go deeper. I want you to try to focus a little bit harder. All right. And what that is going to do is it's going to interrupt that pattern. All right. Imagine a snowball going down the hill. How do you stop it? Well, first you can't just immediately boom, right? You could try that, but you might get ran over and then end up being in the ball, right? But what you can do is you can start knocking it off course, slowing it down, right? Start slowing the process down of your thoughts, because they can go, first of all, it's proven science that our thoughts go like the synapses in our brains when we think about stuff go hundreds of miles per hour. Hundreds of miles per hour, y'all. Okay, so recognize you're not gonna freaking stand in front of a train like Superman, and even he don't stop him immediately. Even he don't stop him immediately. It is a process of a you gotta slow it down. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna take 5 deep breaths. All right, as you breathe in, focus on what you want to focus on. All right, here we go. In three, two, one. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. 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 All right, so that slows you down just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. You should start feeling it. You should be like, "Whoa, okay, whoa, my head is a little. I feel a little bit more calm." Now we're gonna go into the next round. But what I want you to do is I want you to focus your thought as you're breathing in. Focus more on that thought. All right, a little bit extra. Put a little bit more attention into it, right? Place your attention heavier onto what you're thinking. Okay. In three, two, one. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. 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 All right, now you're receptive, right? You slow down the brain waves. Okay, what's really interesting about that is I've been listening to the Joe Dispenza "You Are the Placebo," and this is the first time I've really first gone all the way through it. And what's interesting is he mentioned some stuff that I didn't even know, y'all, and that's why I'm like, okay, man, okay, you're going in the right direction. He mentioned some stuff that I felt through practice. Okay, the stillness practice. He goes over a particular point in that video or in the book. He goes over how you when you slow your body down or when you take control of your body. And he mentions like he got this ranch with a whole bunch of horses and stuff like that, and he mentions there are things, and I said this so many times, y'all, and it was because I went through it and I understood it, right? I went through it and I understood it like, oh, okay, this is what's happening. He said, there are signals that your body is going to send you to try and break you out of trying to create a new pattern because it's used to the comfortable, and you have to take control of your mind. Okay, and you have to say, body, yo, this is me, I'm in control of this, you gonna sit down right now, you gonna chill out. Okay, that's just mind body connection. Then mind brain connection, you have to do the same thing, but it's a little more difficult. But this allows you to be able to kind of slow down the thoughts, slow down the mechanism of the negative thoughts running on 10 all the time, right? I understand that. I know that, y'all. And it's not going to be perfect every single time. I wish I could have a revelation every single time I go into meditation, right? But it's not, it don't go like that. You got to do the practice. It's just like when I go hoop, I'm not going to be on fire every single time, y'all. Some days I'll be tripping. I'm like, man, I'm missing everything. Why? Like, what's the deal? Right? It's because you gotta consistently build the habit. You gotta be super extra relentless and consistent at building the habit, y'all. Don't give up on it. Okay? And it's times where, look, I'm going, we 90 days in. We about to be 90 days in 2 days of building Mindset Matters, y'all. The Mindset Matters Institute, the Mindset Matters Instagram, all of that. We 90 days in, y'all. All right. And it is some days I'm like, even today, I was just like, man, okay, gotta do it again. Gotta get up and do it again. It's gonna be days like that. It's gonna be days like that, and understand that it's okay, man. But you gotta go through the process. You gotta build. It's like you etching in a new electrical system inside of your mind. You must go through that process. You gotta break through the barrier. You gotta break through the where it's like, oh man, I'm just gonna sleep in today. No, no, I thought about it. I thought about it today. I was like, dude, for what, man? I'm about to go hoop again. I had a great game yesterday playing outside with the kids. What? Who cares? No. Oops. Wait. Hold on, Kev. What you talking about? We gotta go. We gotta go. What you talking about? We gotta go. It ain't been a long enough time. If that's coming up, it ain't been a long enough time. And what's interesting is that's probably every so often still going to happen, even when you are ridiculously relentless, y'all. And you got to understand that when you go into these new realms, you got to be ridiculously consistent for an extended amount of time. That's the only way it's going to work. I've seen it. I've literally gone through the process, and now I'm going through the process again. Like, I hit the reset button on the video game. All right, I hit the reset button on the video game. I'm about to play the game all over again. Like, Kev, what's wrong with you? I must like difficulty. I don't know. I don't know. But I hit the reset button and I'm like, yep, about to do it again. But this time I'm going into the game kind of knowing what's up, right? Okay, so let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. That's the first way. That's the first thing that you need to do to be able to start fighting against these negative thoughts. All right. The second thing is incredibly important, y'all. All right. It's incredibly important. The second thing that you're going to have to do, and I wrote this down, is you're gonna have to listen to something beneficial. Okay, because while you're fighting yourself, you're gonna need some help. You're gonna need some help. Okay, so I encourage you to download something, some motivational stuff, whatever it is. You're gonna have to download something, a great audio book that's teaching you how to build better habits. Whatever it is, you're gonna have to download something. And I'm talking about play it all day if you really serious about changing your life. I'm talking about there are some days that I have gone and I have played the same thing over and over and over again. Why? Because I'm serious. Because I'm dead serious, y'all. I'm dead serious about changing my mind. And you gotta be that serious. You not, it's not, it ain't got nothing to do with being crazy. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. How serious are you? How serious are you about changing? You gotta really, really consider that. Really, really think about that. Okay? When you wake up in the morning, get up and sit on the side of your bed and think. How serious am I about changing? About becoming this individual that I want to become? How serious am I? There are days, I'm not saying you got to do this. You may not have to do this. Your powers might be different, and that's cool. I know where um my not insecurities, but where I'm lacking. You know what I mean? I know where I'm lacking. And it, man, that the negative side of Kev dude come through like, yo, I'm flipping tables over, I'm kicking down doors, I'm finna wreck shop. And so that I know that I have to do these practices, y'all. Okay, and sometimes literally it is the entire day until the next day shows up, and it's the reset. And it's like, oh, okay, I think I got it now. I think I finally got it. You got to play something, listen to something encouraging all day if you have to, the same thing if you have to. I always encourage people to listen to the same thing over and over again. Why? Because that's how we learn. Because that's how we learn, y'all. And you fighting against the subconscious, which is shooting thoughts at you at hundreds of miles per hour. How are you supposed to fight against that? How are you supposed to fight against that? Really, really think about that, man. It's not a game. It's not a game, man. And I'm not treating it like a game. I'm dead serious out here. I'm dead serious out here. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta be dead serious. And it's your creative process. It's your own creative process. What is going to get you to go into the direction that you're trying to go? It's you against you. Ain't nobody else out there holding you back. It's you. It's you holding yourself back. That's it. That's it. Don't nobody else opinions. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. It's you. It's you. You will always be the strongest opponent you will ever face in your life. In your entire life. Understand that, y'all. It is not a game, man. I know I be comparing it to the game, but I only compare it to the game because that's mechanistically how it's designed. Okay, there's levels, there's enemies, there's different decisions to make, there's power-ups, there's all this stuff, there's tools, there's all these things that you can use, and you gotta use them. But you gotta use them. You can't just, oh yeah, that's good coffee talk. No, no, you gotta be serious about this life, man. I'm serious about this life because I'm like, yo, I'm existing out here. Let's go. I'm telling you, I play the ball. I'm like, okay, Kev, let's go. I'm like, yo, God, I don't even know if you like basketball, but I'm finna go in real quick, like you watching me, and I'm finna do the best I can. I'm finna do the best I can right now with this practice and try and make every shot and do what I do. It even say in the Bible, do all things for God's glory. All things? All things? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean to you? I know what it mean to me. It mean to me that when I'm building these programs, I'm like, yo, God, hey, I'm trying to do the best I can. When I go out there and practice playing basketball, I'm like, hey, yo, God, I'm trying to make all these shots for you, dog. Like dead serious. Like dead serious. That's how you. I'm telling you, that's how you gotta be out here. You gotta be dead serious. Otherwise, time is going to swallow you up. Time gonna swallow you up, and you're gonna look back and be like, dang. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just not trying to do that. That's why I got real upset. That's why I got real serious on one of my videos where it got Steph Curry on the thumbnail and it say how do you be a legend or how do you create it's like cuz that's the mentality, dude. That's the mentality. I'm only looking for people that's on that. That's trying to go legendary. I'm dead serious, dude. And it's like if you not, then you not, and I ain't got nothing to do with me. If you're not, you're not. But if you are, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. I ain't trying to build a fantasy Avengers team. I'm trying to build the real team, dead serious team. Like, yo, let's change this because I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm tired of all of this nonsense. It's time to start making some changes. It's time to become the best version of you. And it ain't never gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop. I'm not never gonna stop. I've already resonated that within myself. I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop. I bet they thought I was gonna stop. I bet they thought I was gonna stop. I ain't stopping. And it don't matter how many times I'm off a little bit when I wake up at 5:40 instead of 5:30 or 4:45 instead of 4:30 and I'm going into the process of no, it don't matter. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. And I'm telling you, you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop. Because what does that mean? That means you gone. That means you dead. If you stop, there's nothing left. If you stop, we ain't got time to stop. We gonna keep going. We gonna pause to rest because there's a finite amount of energy that you can output at a particular time, which is why we must sleep, which is why bodies sleep, is because you can only stand so much activity energetically, outputting it. You can only stand so much. You can build stamina, but in a day's time, you can only stand so much. You try to stay up 48 hours straight, you're going to feel it. Why? Because that's how the body's designed. So I'm working in accordance with that. Taking pauses, necessary, necessary. But we're going to keep this train moving. Mindset matters more than anything else. All right. All right, y'all. I'm just, man, I'm letting you know, y'all. I'm letting you know I'm not playing games out here, man. I'm not playing games out here, y'all. And sometimes I'll be confused, man. Today I'm like, damn, dude, what am I, man? What is going on? Where am I going? Am I doing the right thing? Am I helping people? Then I get a message. Shout out to Austin, man. Shout out to Austin. And I pray for it. And I pray for it. I'm like, yo, God, come on, man. Give me something real quick. Give me something real quick because I'm confused again. I don't know why. I'm confused again. I'm doing it. It don't seem like nobody paying attention. I'm like, but I'm doing the thing. Is anybody paying attention? I just need one. That's all I said. I'm finna change one person every day because that one person could change millions. I've seen this already. I've done it. I've done it already. I've changed one person by being me. I've seen it already. It's happened. And I'm like, okay, that's all you need. That's all you need. So then Austin sent a message on the Instagram in the morning, right after the prayer, right? I look at the time frame when the comment is up. It's like, dog, you let me read it, man. I hope he don't mind. Cause I super appreciate that, man. Cause it's a gift from God. It's a gift from God, man. It's not a game. It's not a game. I literally prayed to God, like, dog, come on, man. I need something. Give me something real quick. And all of a sudden it shows up. All of a sudden it shows up. He says, your content blows me away, truly inspiring and love what you're doing. I'm like, dang, God, okay, that's what's up. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you like that. That's what's up, man. Cause that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That was literally direct communication from God. Yeah, it came through Austin. But I asked him, I'm like, dog, what's up, man? Do you appreciate what I'm doing? And then that's what he said. That's what he said. I put that video up yesterday. That video up was yesterday, y'all. He commented shortly after I prayed for a sign. It's dead serious out here, man. I'm not about these games. Okay? So I got a lot ahead of me, and sometimes it's stressful, man, to think about all of the stuff that I got to do. I'm trying to build the children's program that's going to be in the Mindset Matters Institute. I got the next Mindset Matters, the holistic program coming. Then I got a meditation program that I'm doing in there. Then I'm trying to add documents that's going to help people to meditate better. Um, I got the clothing that I'm putting out there, right? I'm repping the clothes. This is the crown, man. The crown, man. The crown, man. Another gift, another gift from God. Because I had somebody else design this, and I didn't know what to tell him. I just said, dude, I want something that look epic, man. A super symbol, something of that nature, something, dude, something. Just make it. He made a couple. Then he came with this. And I'm like, the crown out of the two M's, out of the Mindset Matters M's. Who sent him that? Who sent him that? That's what I said. I'm like, dog, that's it. It was an overwhelming sense of completion. Like, dog, that's it. That's the symbol. Thank you. Wow. Okay. What made him think of that? You see what I'm saying? What made him think of that? It's because man, I'm telling you, y'all. But look, again, so let's review. Let's review real quick those two ways. Okay, first you got to slow everything down. Okay, I recommend the focus thought. If you don't, watch this video again. Okay, watch this video again. I forgot around what time frame. It was probably like 10 minutes in, 5 minutes in, of when I start going through the focus thought exercise, which is in the Mindset Matters Institute with the Elements of Life program, which is the program that's designed to help you find yourself. When you get to the end, it get harder. It get harder and harder. It get harder and harder. This back to center where I'm at right now, it's just letting yourself be. It's hard. I don't know why it's hard, but it is. It's difficult because we're not used to it. I'm not used to it. I got to get back into practice. And now I'm going to be going through this program and looping it and looping it and looping it so that I can get refined again. Right. Um, then after that, we going through fire activities, man. I'm taking you through the elements of life, dude. Like the avatar, man. Come on, man. I'm taking you through all of the elements. Okay. All of the elements. And it shows you how to be more you. You just going through things that's showing you how to be more you, right? You be into yourself. The fire activities is as actionable things that show you to be more you. Then I ask you some fact finding questions for air and water. Air is trust, water is love. Trust is deep. You're gonna ask yourself some questions when you go through the air activity and be like, dang, who do I trust? What do I trust? I ain't never even thought about that. Then you're going to go into the love for the final. And you're going to be like, what in the world? I never even thought about this. And that's when it's going to start clicking. That's when it's going to start clicking. Not until you get to the end. And I did that on purpose because you got to go through the entire process. I take you through a real slow process. Like, yep, we're going to go through this and we're going to go through this. And it's going to seem easy. Like, oh, yeah, these meditations are easy. I'm sitting here. I'm just being to myself. Yep. Then I start asking you questions. Like, answer this. And don't just answer it for me. Don't just answer it for me. It's for you. It's for you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That program was built for you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So if you take it serious and really go through it, you'll start to understand that that's what it's about. Right? Focus breath, y'all. Focus breath, 10 deep breaths. All right. Focusing on a particular thought, slowing down yourself, okay, so that you can interrupt the negative thinking, and then listening to something. Sometimes that's not enough. It's just to get you to be receptive. It's just to get you to be receptive, to slow down the brain waves of being so hyperactive, right? And then listening to something beneficial. Okay, I have a clip of this Abraham Hicks that I like, where she just says nothing but positive things. She's like, I love my life. I love where I'm going. I love the people around me. I love the things that I'm doing. I'm brilliant. I love how I always go through life and I'm challenging myself. Like those are very positive. Those are very positive things to say to yourself. Ain't got nothing crazy to do with nothing crazy. If you listen to it, if you really listen to it, those are positive, affirming things, affirming statements to say to yourself. We don't do that all day, y'all. So find something like that. Find something beneficial that's literally telling you how to think, because you don't know yourself. You don't know yourself, man. You don't know yourself, and that's the truth. It's simply the truth. And until you figure out who you are, you ain't gonna be able to create nothing like that. You ain't gonna be able to go in a direction that you want to go in until you figure that stuff out. That's the only way I was able to start this. That's the only way I was able to, oh, mindset matters. Yup, mindset matters more than anything else. I'm not just a good freestyler. This is time built over just all type of development and scrutinizing myself and crucially thinking about different topics. And that's, I'm repeatedly beating on my craft repeatedly over and over and over and over again. I've been doing this for like 5 years. You see what I'm saying? And I've been relentless. I've been relentless. There's been times where I fell off though. There's been times where I fell off, but this is the direction. This is where I'm at. I figured it out. I'm content with that. I'm totally satisfied with that's, yep, this is who I am. Kev is the dude that speak about motivational topics, that speak about deep thinking topics, that talks about different elements of life, that breaks down movies. That's who I am. That's who I am. Who likes anime, who talks about superheroes all the time. That's who I am. And I'm comfortable with that. Who thinks he's a superhero, who claims uncanny, that's who I am. And I'm comfortable with that. And I can say that with confidence. And when I do walk into a room, everything that I just said, it emanates. The energetic field is felt by everyone there because I'm comfortable. I'm super solid and refined in that process of thinking. And that's what you got to do. All right. So fight those negative thoughts, y'all. Okay. Fight those negative thoughts with the things that I showed you today. If you got to watch this over again, watch it over again. All right. One, slow down, focus thoughts, 10 deep breaths, focus on a thought. Love, calm, peace, whatever you want. Okay. And then listen to something over and over and over and over and over again, because that's how you learn. That's why you do it, because that's how you learn, by repetition. So you're going to have to play it over and over and over again, because you're not going to learn it the first time you listen to it. That's why you do it. Okay? Understand that. All right? So we got good things in the works, y'all, today. Later on today, I had an interview with a lady named Sarah Loomis. All right? Very interesting story how I met Sarah Loomis. We kind of laughed about it. Um, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. We kind of talk about how we met. We met at the conference, at the crypto conference that when I was still with 3T, when we had. And very unassuming person, man. She came in and was like, "Hey, Kev," and I didn't know who she was. I'm like, "Oh man, who is this? Uh-oh, somebody knows me and I don't know them. This is interesting." That was an interesting thing to go through. That was like a really interesting thing, because that, I don't think that's ever happened to me before, where somebody's like, "Yo, Kev," and I didn't know them. Like totally didn't know them. It's different when I'm like, I played basketball with some people before, or they saw me playing. They like, "Oh yeah, what up, Kev?" And they kind of know me like that. But this is like, I'm speaking to y'all on here like this through online, and then somebody's been watching me and I don't know that, and then they like, "Oh, Kev," and I'm like, "Okay, that's different. That's totally different." Totally different. Never experienced that before. But yeah, we go over that, and then we talk about what she's about. She's Sarah M. Loomis on Instagram, holistic health expert. All right, look her up. She do some pretty cool things. But later on in the afternoon, I'm gonna post the video of our interview today. So look forward to that. What else I got going on? I don't know. I had some announcements, and that's gonna be the only one going for right now. So just look out for that. Look out for that video that I'm gonna post up later. There will be some more announcements throughout the day or whatever. I'll figure it out. I have to write them down, man. All right, but appreciate everybody on here. Thank you for being on here. I was real direct. I didn't even go through any of the questions. Um, Let me just read some of the comments here. Uh, Lorenzo said, all true, 100. Zach here says, facts, keep going. It is hard. Things that are hard challenge you and make you the best version of yourself. Figs on here, Grand Rising. All right. um, I've changed and helped people too, being myself. I struggle with changing myself. My wife told me the only person who doesn't like Johnny is Johnny. Yeah. Yep. Everything grows while not gathering attention. Art, music, sports, strength training, building a business. The grind is always behind closed doors with no fanfare, for sure. Yes, indeed. Uh, Watch from the beginning. Yep, definitely, y'all. Definitely, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Check this out from the beginning. I went. I'd be trying to keep these to 20 minutes, but I went in. So this one is 40 minutes long, but it's a good one, man. It's some high energy stuff in here, so definitely go over it again. All right, I have interviews coming in the pipeline. So today is Sarah Loomis. Thursday I'm gonna have somebody else. Next week I'll have somebody else. Yeah, I got some good interviews coming in, man. Found this chick on TikTok. Very interesting girl. She looks very interesting. She has some interesting things to say. And then somebody I knew from where I used to do videos. You want to definitely watch her. Yeah, there's some good things coming. And then Fig gave me a recommendation. Mentally great. He gonna be on here soon. So keep an eye out, y'all. Keep an eye out. All right, getting these interviews in and stuff like that. So love you guys very, very much. Thank you very much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for being on here. All right. Very, 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 very super appreciative of you being on here because you don't have to be. I'm possibly giving you some value, so you might want to pay attention. But other than that, y'all, just always keep in mind that mindset matters. Mindset matters more than anything else. All right. Make the day great. Make the day great. All right. Change your mind, change your thinking, do the focused thought, breathing, then listen to something and play it over and over and over again. All right. You're fighting against your subconscious. Okay. That old program, you got to fight it with everything you got. And you got to be serious about it. You got to really want to change it. Okay. Don't just say, oh, I give up. It's too much. No, don't do that. All right. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Anytime. Out.